Hello, Star Wars fans! We are hours away from seeing Star Wars The Force Awakens. And like myself, many of you out there are going to be partaking in the Star Wars 7-movie marathon starting on Thursday morning. My particular one is starting at 4 a.m. with Episode 1. My name is Kevin, the Raider Nerd Reitzel on Facebook. I can also be found on Twitter and Instagram under Spartan_Phoenix. Before you do anything else, check with your theater first to see what they are allowing in the theater, what type of bags, and also what type of prepared food, if any, because we all know that some of us cannot live on popcorn and candy and soda all day. I'll get to the rest of the food later. But first, let me show you a survival kit, marathon survival kit that you may find handy. Here's a list of a few items here. First and foremost, let's start with the blanket and pillow. It will make your seating arrangement a lot more comfortable, and also in case you get a little cold. We also have an extra t-shirt, just in case you're in the theater for about 6 or 7 hours, and let's say Empire Strikes Back come around and you want to change your shirt out. Good time to do it. We don't want you stanky. Slip-on shoes, slippers and slip-on shoes. Your shoes with that string up with laces, after a while might get uncomfortable. So bring an extra pair or something that you can slip into later. Also, extra underwear. Yes, extra underwear. You might get swamp ass. If you want a public service announcement by Nathan Fillion, please check out his swamp ass public service announcement on YouTube and you'll see why. Also, bring in a hoodie and also pajama pants or sweats. Change into those after you get into the theater, because those pants are a lot more comfortable for that amount of time, and you'll appreciate that later on. Now, as we know, everyone's going to have a mobile device on them. Don't have them on, obviously, during the movies themselves, but in between or during breaks, when you step out into the lobby, you might want to maybe check Twitter, take pictures and post them on Instagram or Facebook, talking about your awesome time that you're having. A couple of tips on that. Bring extra battery packs. Make sure you have that with you. And also consider maybe bringing a power strip. Why? Well, most theaters will have an outlet because they need to vacuum the theater. This will allow yourself and your friends and some others to use it during the movies and charge their phones. Just, help your friends out. But double check with the theater first. Also, bring headphones and earplugs. Why? Well, you might get a little tired during some of the movies. And plus, if your marathon's starting at 4 a.m. like mine, you might want to take a little nap soon. Headphones, earplugs will block out the sound and all that part of the movie a little bit easier and give you a chance to try and rest. Also, maybe bring in some throat lozenges because you'll be screaming all day. Flashlight, vitamin C, eye drops. Thank you, Matthew Clifton. That was a great idea. Advil, some type of no-dose or stay-awake supplement. When Force Awakens come around, you want to be alert and ready. Might help you. Also, deodorant. I don't need to explain why you need that because eventually you will. You might also want to bring in some wet naps or some extra tissue. I will be crying like a blubbering man baby during Episode 7. It would be nice to have something to catch my man tears. Extra batteries in case you need something for a mobile device. Water bottle. You can bring in, at least in my theater, you can bring in a water bottle that is not filled up with something. It has to be empty. Don't bring in a Dasani or Evian, a name brand water bottle. Bring in something that's empty that you can refill at the watering station at the theater. If you happen to see a 3D showing, bring in your own cool BB-8 3D glasses. Again, when it comes to food, bring in dried fruit and put them in little baggies and such. I also recommend if you want to go to Subway and get a sandwich made there, just take off the Subway wrapping afterwards and pack them in your own type of Loctite container or something like that. Make it look like you made it yourself, or you can make your own sandwiches. When it comes to bags, you can bring in anything like this that your theater allows you. Just make sure it's not too big and that can fit underneath your seat and have everything you want comfortably. Just be safe there. The theaters will be checking your bags for weapons to make sure that we're all safe. Anyway, I want to thank everyone. Have a wonderful time, and also do not spoil The Force Awakens. Wait till after Christmas. Give it 7 days. Some people will not have a chance to see it opening weekend like a lot of us will. Some of us have children and other family members that will on Christmas Day will probably go. So be courteous about that. Let's have fun with this. Let's make Force Awakens the best Christmas present ever. And I'm looking forward to talking to you guys and seeing my friends and hanging out and watching this. I am so excited. Thank you, everyone.